Imagine you run a small online shop. A customer clicks the buy button, and two things need to happen right away. The browser should show a quick toast that says order placed, and a background worker should send a confirmation email and update inventory. Redis can help carry both of those signals, but you should not use the same Redis feature for both jobs. One path is for live, instant notifications. The other keeps a durable record that workers can read later. In this video, we follow that single checkout moment and see which tool fits each job. A naive design might keep asking the database on a timer, "Do we have a new order yet?" That wastes CPU on every app server and still adds lag. A cleaner approach is to publish one event the moment checkout finishes, and let every interested service react to that event. The real design question is not whether to push, but how long that event needs to survive if nobody is listening when it is published. Let's start with the toast notification, because that is the easier case. Redis PubSub works like a live radio channel for your shop. When checkout finishes, it publishes an order placed message on the alerts channel. Every browser tab that is subscribed and open at that moment receives the message immediately. But if a tab was closed when the message went out, that tab never hears it, because Redis does not store PubSub messages anywhere. There is no inbox to check later, and there is no way to replay a message you missed. For a quick UI hint like a toast, that is usually fine, because the user can refresh the page and still load the order through your normal API. Here is what that looks like in practice, and the commands are very small. In one terminal, a browser tab subscribes to the Shop Alerts channel. In another terminal, checkout publishes the message order placed. The connected subscriber receives it immediately. Redis replies with the number 1, which means one listener was online at publish time. You can also use pattern subscribe to listen to many channels at once, but the rule never changes. PubSub delivers to connected subscribers now, or the message is gone. Now look at the email worker, because this is where PubSub alone breaks down. Suppose the worker was restarting during checkout. Checkout still publishes order placed on the alerts channel, but nobody was listening at that moment, so the message disappears. No confirmation email goes out and inventory is never updated. You cannot fix that by asking the customer to refresh their browser and hope the stock count corrects itself. Anything involving money, email that must be sent, or inventory that must change needs a durable record that survives even when no worker was changed, needs a durable record that survives even when no worker was online. Redis streams solve the worker problem by keeping a durable log. Picture a notebook stored under a key like orders events. Every time checkout completes, you append a new line to that notebook, and Redis assigns each line an automatic ID. That history stays in Redis until you deliberately trim it. If a worker was down during checkout, it can read from the beginning of the stream or from the last ID it successfully processed. And if a worker crashes halfway through processing, the entry is still there waiting to be retried. The commands stay approachable. XADD appends an order placed event for order 1001, and Redis returns an ID for that entry. XREAD can replay from the beginning of the stream, which is useful when a worker comes back online and needs to catch up. You can also use the special $position to follow only new messages that arrive after the worker starts. The mental model is simple: write events to the log, read events from the log, and trim old history when you no longer need it. Many production shops use both patterns on the same checkout. They write the durable order event to a stream because workers must never depend on PubSub for correctness. Separately, they may publish a tiny PubSub hint so open browser tabs can refresh immediately. If a tab misses that live hint, it is not a disaster because the user can still load the order from your API. The stream holds the truth: PubSub is optional sugar for a faster UI. You can choose between PubSub and streams with one simple question. When checkout finished, if nobody was listening at that moment, must that message still exist later? If the answer is yes, for email, payments, inventory, or any irreversible side effect, use streams. If the answer is no, and a missed message only means a slightly delayed UI refresh, PubSub is a good fit. And never put payments or stock updates on PubSub alone. Next Redis lesson drops soon. Subscribe so you don't miss it.